welcome to Sports Frenzy with me, Jones. And today I'm going to talk about Avram Grant, the incoming sports minister, Kwame Esiama, Asamoah Gyan's reaction to Kevin Prince Boateng's tweets. Okay, so now let me start with Avram Grant, okay? Now, a lot of people have been saying that they're happy to see the back of Avram Grant, okay? And I understand their frustration, all right? I understand their frustrations, but let's not forget the time that Avram Grant came into the post, this was off the back of a terrible World Cup campaign by the Black Stars. Okay, he came in with 1 month to the Africa Cup of Nations. He was able to mobilize the team and take them all the way to the finals. So that was a good achievement. Okay, in the second time of asking, we all know what happened. Semi-finals, ended up 4th place. All right. So in terms of the Africa Cup of Nations, he's done okay. He's done well, I would say. All right, considering all the madness that went on. However, my only disappointment with Avram Grant is that he's left at the time where he left the Black Stars in a position which they probably might not qualify for the 2018 World Cup. And that's my biggest disappointment. But he's done okay, because the ultimate goal for me would have been for Ghana to be at the World Cup, man. But unfortunately, it might not happen. Now, let's talk about the incoming sports minister, Kwame Esiama. Now, a few days ago, he was in Parliament and he was being questioned by the Appointments Committee of Parliament, okay? And I was intrigued as to what he was going to say with his vision for the country, especially, you know, being a sports minister. Okay, so now I was really baffled, because 1 minute he's there saying that the GFA is an independent body, so no government should interfere. Then on the other hand, he's saying that there should be a quota for the local-based players. He's saying that the GFA should at least take 6 players to include in the Black Stars, and it should be binding. So any manager that comes in knows that at least he has to select 6 local-based players to include them in the Black Stars. And I was a bit baffled, because, mate, 1 minute you're saying that the GFA is an independent body. On the other hand, you're saying that there should be a quota for local base players, which means you're trying to stipulate to the GFA what they should do. Nyanteji has done a fantastic job for the Black Stars, for Ghana football. Nobody can deny that. However, it's time for him to go, okay? So now he was quick to praise Nyanteji. And I was also expecting him to state some of the flaws which Nyanteji should be held accountable for, okay? However, he swept that one under the carpet and said, you know, they have their flaws, okay? And to me, I was a bit baffled, because I don't really know where he stands. Then he goes on to boast about having meetings with the GFA and being able to slash the Black Stars bonuses by 50%. All right, so I'm a bit baffled. Where do you stand? Okay, I don't want you to go all out war with the GFA. However, there needs to be a stand. Okay, then he goes on to say that he will not deal with the GFA personally. All right, they will have to go through the National Sports Authority before they get to him. One thing that he did mention, which I was pleased to hear, was that in terms of the inter-schools and grassroots, they're looking to reinstall that. They're looking to bring that back. Also, build some stadiums in some of the regions in Ghana where even just normal football stadium, they don't have it. So that was good. I mean, I can tell that he was a bit nervous, and sometimes he was getting a bit agitated, which a lot of people have spoken about. Is this the right person to lead Ghana sports? Look, he hasn't even started yet, okay? So let's give him a chance, let's give him time, let's see what he'll be able to do, let's see what he'll be able to bring to the table. So now let's talk about Asamoah Gyan. Now, I think in my previous post, I spoke about this, where Kevin Prince Boateng tweeted during the AFCON 2017, okay, where he said things like, you know, a nation like Ghana deserves better. Now, after that tweet, Asamoah Gyan reacted. Let's listen to what Asamoah Gyan said, and when we come back, I'll give you my reaction.
Statement now or make it, you know. For me, you know, I don't. It's somehow right. Or he's talking as a Ghanaian, but for me, for my opinion, I don't expect him. Colleagues. I expect the people outside the field to talk about this. The ban is I still say you betray your colleagues, because we work together. Great player or but it's rather unfortunate if you are on Kaya and I say anything. But if you see these comments, he might be right, will be right. But I expect if oh, what give no Bekasa or Bekansa them. What the person
Matthias here, pa.
Into no Obiani no opinion send Utumi Kayano. What I say? Ghana deserves better. Fine, Ghana deserves better. Yeah, he deserves better. Ghana deserves better. Yeah, you won. You say Ghana deserves better. What I say? Yeah, in Sabi players now. Yeah, you've dedicated for so long. Yeah, Mpoya Mekasa. Yeah, now you to be countries. Kumorus na you fun remu san and nam remu na you fa na you go on field so enye by ebo. I expect people like that to talk. What I say? They sacrifice so much to the team.
Say the whole kind say Nkrophobia sacrifice near there. That's what we say. Calvin on sacrifices said the movie nana.
For me, you know, that is I'm talking about what I have seen. I expect a bit free team on Kampuna, a bit free team no more. And as I say, player Bibe Kasa, I expect Obia. He has sacrificed so much for the team for a long time. What did they make an answer?
Matthias here, pa. Not from KPB.
And secondly, I expect the fans to talk about this. Journalists say so they should be making these comments. But he is right in a way. But I didn't expect a player for him to.
Okay, so now that was the Black Stars captain Asamoah Gyan. He was disappointed for Prince Boateng to say what he said. All right, he would have expected a journalist to criticize the Black Stars or say something like that from the Black Stars, not somebody who is his, somebody who's played with him. How hard it is at times. Okay, now I understand what Asamoah Gyan is saying. Okay, but then if Prince Boateng doesn't speak, all right, if it's just coming from the media or journalists or the people of Ghana, the players will just turn a blind eye. Okay, it is just going to be the same old, people will just talk, but it will just die out after a little while. And I'm glad Prince Boateng spoke. Obviously, maybe he's still upset about the way he was treated by the GFA. Either way, it's good that he spoke. All right, so Asamoah Gyan, I don't think you should take this to heart or take this personally. This is not the first time a player has criticized a team that he was playing with. So come on, there's no need for you to feel disappointed or he has not sacrificed or you've sacrificed more. Come on, we all saw the Black Stars. Everybody watched it. It wasn't good. It wasn't great. There's no need as captain for you to come out and talk the way you did. To me, it was irrelevant. All right, Prince Boateng has the right to say whatever he wants to say. Constructive criticism. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. My name is Jones. Thanks for watching Sports Frenzy. And as always, subscribe and leave a comment, and I will definitely respond to your comments.